This is Pressure Pad. On this floor, two teams will go head-to-head across a series of general knowledge games in an attempt to outwit each other and leave thousands of pounds richer. Who will keep their cool and who will feel the heat? It's time to take the pressure. Welcome to the quiz where to win, you have to keep your cool in the most demanding quizzing arena around, the Pressure Pad. Two teams will compete across a series of head-to-head games with the aim of getting as many of their teammates into the final as possible. Whichever team wins the final will have the chance to play for the jackpot, which currently stands at £9,000. So, you know how things work. Let's meet the teams.
Hi, John. My name's Grant. My team, we're all based in Glasgow, and we all play in a band together called CherryGrove. So beside me here, we have Heather.
Hi, John.
Hello.
Beside her, we have Mary.
Hi, John.
Then we have Sarah.
Hi, John.
And on the end, helping us out today, we have Suzanne.
Hi, John.
Hello. So what kind of band is it?
So we're a contemporary folk band, so we do a kind of modern twist on a lot of traditional stuff, but also try to mix up a lot of kind of Scottish music and keep it
great.
fresh.
Excellent. Well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Right? Hello, pink team. Darren, introduce us to you and your team.
Hi, well, my name is Darren. I'm from Belfast, and this is where I found this motley team. We have worked with for the last 5 years. So to my right, I have Anne.
Hi, John.
Hello.
And we also have Laura.
Hi, John.
Hello.
And Nuala.
Hi, John.
And Chris.
How's it going, Joe?
Good, Chris. So how did you come about to make this team?
Well, I asked a lot of people, and they all said no, so I was kind of left with this lot, so yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Our first head-to-head is called Deadline. In the center of the pressure pad, you will see a deadline. All you have to do is stop the deadline reaching your area on the pad. The only way to do that is by answering questions correctly. So, captains, you know how the game works. Who would you like to send down to play Deadline? Grant.
I think Heather, you'll be quite good at this one. Heather's quite good under pressure, and I think she'll be able to think things through quite calmly.
All right, Darren.
Yep, we're going to have Anne. She's the toughest one among us.
All right, so Heather and Anne, please come and join me on the pressure pad. Hi, Heather. Good. Hi, Anne. Hiya. So, Heather, what do you play in the band?
I play the piano.
And what would you do with the money?
Well, we said that we'd put it towards our second album, but if we were to share it, myself and Sarah and the team, we're going to America. We're doing a tour of America in the summer, so...
Nice.
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Anne.
Hiya.
You're competitive?
Oh, yeah.
Don't like to lose.
No.
You want to be first!
It's not how you play the game, it's who wins the game.
Exactly. Good luck, Anne.
Thank you.
Okay, it's time to decide who is going to play first. To do that, I will toss the pressure pad coin. The color is pink. So, Anne, you decide if you're going to play first or second.
First.
Definite answer, okay, Heather and Anne? Please take your positions on the pressure pad. The winner of this game will join their captain in the final. You both start with 2 lives. The deadline will move across the pressure pad, getting closer and closer until you get a question right. Give a correct answer, and the deadline will reverse towards your opponent. If the deadline reaches your area, you lose a life. I will only accept the first answer you give me, so think before you speak. And you're up first. The musical Kiss Me Kate is based on which Shakespeare play?
The Tempest?
Incorrect. The Taming of the Shrew. In body parts, the word kneecap begins with which letter of the alphabet?
K?
That is correct. In a fish and chip shop, the chips are made from which vegetable?
Potato.
That is correct. Which ocean separates the British Isles from North America?
Pacific?
Incorrect. Atlantic. A 2004 disaster film starring Dennis Quaid was entitled The Day After When?
Tomorrow.
That is correct. Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister of which country?
India.
That is correct. The abbreviation IQ stands for intelligence what?
Quantum?
Incorrect. Quotient. A podiatrist specializes in the treatment of which parts of the body?
Feet?
That is correct. What relation to each other were George VI and Edward VIII?
Father and son.
No, they were brothers. Voice of an Angel was the 1998 debut album of which Welsh singer?
Pass.
Charlotte Church. Which Russian mystic was known as the Mad Monk?
Pass.
Rasputin. Which Jerry Anderson TV series featured the brothers Scott, Gordon, Alan, Virgil, and John?
Pass.
Thunderbirds. Which planet has a feature known as the Great Red Spot?
Saturn.
Jupiter. The ice dancers Torval and Dean were both born in which city?
New York.
Nottingham. In the Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens, what is Mr. Pickwick's first name? The answer was Samuel. Heather, you've lost a life. You lose one more life, and you're out of the game. However, Anne, you still have your 2 lives, one step closer to the final. And she wasn't ashamed to show you she won. Yes! Now the game gets harder. You both need to take a step in so the deadline will reach you sooner. You'll have to think faster in order to stop it costing you a life. Heather, you will go first this time. You ready?
Yes.
Which type of white sauce is named after a steward of Louis XIV of France?
Pass.
Bechamel is the answer. The charity Oxfam is partly named after which English city?
Oxford.
Correct. Katy Perry's first UK single #1 was entitled I Kissed a What?
Girl.
That's correct. In the 1980s, which tennis player famously protested, "You cannot be serious"?
Tim Henman.
John McEnroe. Quattro is the Italian word for which number?
4.
Correct. In which country is Bondi Beach?
Australia.
Correct. Which element has the chemical symbol H?
Hydrogen.
Correct. In TV, the words Izzy, Wizzy, Let's Get Busy accompanied which bear puppet's magic tricks?
City.
Correct. Which vegetable has a name that originated in French and means eat all?
Peas.
Wrong, it's mange tout. Which member of Take That had a 2013 hit album entitled Since I Saw You Last?
Gary Barlow.
Correct. A nephrologist is a specialist in which organ of the body?
Heart.
Kidney. At the 2014 National Television Awards, which show was voted most popular comedy?
Ant and Dec. Saturday Night Takeaway.
Mrs. Brown's Boys. Sherlock Holmes owns and plays which stringed musical instrument?
Violin.
That is correct. In 1948, which future U.S. president married Elizabeth Bloomer Warren?
George Bush.
Gerald Ford. In 2013, which comedian returned to stand-up with his Man in a Suit show?
I forgot. Oh, pass.
Frank Skinner. A station on...
I knew that. I did.
Why didn't you say it?
I couldn't get it out.
Because guess what? You've lost a life. You've lost both lives. And that means, unfortunately, Heather, you're out of the game. But Anne, you stood the pressure of the pressure pad. You're in the final. Grant, what can I say? Heather, she's gone.
She's gone. She did us proud, though. She did well.
Okay.
So, yeah,
All right.
we'll see how the rest of it goes.
We certainly will. Competitive Anne. Yes, on the pink team.
Yeah, it's just going to be a huge ego now in work. So, yeah, well done, Anne.
At least she's not asking for a pay rise.
The answer would definitely be no.
All right, the next head-to-head is called Step On. At the start of this game, you will choose a category. On the pressure pad, a series of possible answers to a question will appear one by one. Some of these answers will be correct and others will be incorrect. When you see 3 correct answers appear on the pressure pad at the same time, you should step on to lock in those answers. Step on too early and you lose a life. Step on at the right time and your opponent will lose a life. Grant, who will be playing for the blue team?
I think Mary would be quite good for this. She's not often the best at saying the answers just out of nowhere, but if she sees the answers kind of laid out in front of her, then yeah.
All right. Darren?
I think Chris, he's a bit of a dance diva, so it makes sense.
I can tell you there's no dancing involved. All right, Mary and Chris, please come and join me on the pressure pad. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hi, Chris. How are you? Good. Mary, you have a guilty pleasure.
I do.
You have a wee blanket, don't you?
I do.
But tell us your blanket's name.
It's called Suki.
How long have you had Suki?
A long time.
Is Suki here with you today?
Backstage.
Okay, backstage. I hate to see what Suki looks like. She's been through the mill.
A wee bit, yeah. Could be worse. I watched it last night.
I'm so glad. Really, really good. All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Chris, how are you?
Terrified.
No, don't be terrified. It's okay.
Okay.
You've seen Anne do it,
Yeah.
so you know how.
Yeah, I know that she's going to kill me if I lose.
Exactly. So what's more pressure, here or having to deal with Anne?
That's a very good point.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thanks.
As both of you play Step On at the same time, we'll toss a coin to decide who will choose the first category. It will be the blues. Okay, Mary and Chris, please take your positions on the pressure pad. The winner of this game will join their captain in the final. You both start with 2 lives. Remember, you must step on to the pressure pad when you see 3 correct answers at the same time. Mari, here are the 4 categories. They are Harry Potter, cricket, 1990s films, and Africa. Which one do you want to choose?
I think I'll go for Harry Potter.
Chose Harry Potter. You need to step on when you see 3 characters that appear in the Harry Potter books. Here we go. First one is Garrick Ollivander, Diggory Kirk, Sue Clearwater, Effie Trinket, Rosa Budd, Quirinus Quirrell, Peter Quince, Peter Pettigrew. All right, we have a step on. Chris, which one are you most confident on?
Peter Pettigrew.
And which one is the least confident?
Peter Quince.
Okay, let's see if Peter Pettigrew is correct. It is correct. So, Quirinus Quirrell. Pressure pad. Is it correct? It is. The third one is Peter Quince. Pressure pad. Is it correct? It's incorrect. Peter Quince is actually a Shakespeare character.
Right.
So unfortunately, you've lost a life. You have 1 life left. Lose that and you're out of the game. Mari, you still have your 2 lives intact, so you're 1 step closer to being in the final. Chris, you get to choose the category this time. They are cricket, 1990s films, or Africa.
1990s films, please.
You've chosen 1990s films. You need to step on when you see 3 films that were released in the 1990s. First one, Starship Troopers, Heavenly Creatures, The Limey, Too Fast, Too Furious, About Schmidt, Glengarry Glen Ross, The Others, The Thin Red Line, Spy Kids, LA Confidential, Elf, The Matrix, The Blair Witch Project, Fargo. We have a step on from Chris. Chris, which one are you most confident about?
The Matrix.
Your least?
Fargo, because I'm not too familiar with it.
Okay. If you stepped on at the wrong time, you've lost your 2nd life and you're out of the game, and therefore, Mari, you will be in the final. So, you said the one you were most confident in was The Matrix. Let's see if that is correct. Pressure pad, is it a 1990s film? Yes, it is. 1999. Next, we'll look at Fargo, the one you were least confident about. Pressure pad, is it a 1990s film? Yes, it is. 1996. So The Blair Witch Project. Let's see if that step-on paid off. Pressure pad, is The Blair Witch Project a 1990s film? Yes, it is. It was a a 1999 film. Well done, Chris. You stepped on at the right time, but actually, both of you could have stepped on earlier when Starship Troopers, Heavenly Creatures, and The Limey were all on. They were the first 3 on the pressure pad at the same time. So now, Mari, you've just lost a life, which means you've both lost lives, so we go to a decider. Mari, you go first this time. Please choose a category. They are cricket or Africa.
I'll go for Africa.
You're gonna go for Africa?
Yep.
Okay. You need to step on when you see 3 cities that are capitals of African countries. The first one is Niamey, Manama, Lagos, Malabo, Sucre, Luanda, Asmara, Kinshasa, Paramaribo, Tripoli, Maputo, Kigali, Algiers, Rabat, Lusaka, Mogadishu, Harare, Khartoum, Kampala, Nairobi, Cairo. Okay, guys, you both stepped on at the same time. It's really, really close. Just one sec. Okay, Mari, I've just been told that you stepped on 2/25ths of a second quicker than Chris. So, let's find out which of the 3 answers Mari is most confident with.
Cairo.
And the least confident?
Kampala?
Okay, so pressure pad. Is Cairo a correct answer? Yes, it is. Cairo is the capital of Egypt. So let's look at Nairobi. Pressure pad, is Nairobi correct? Yes, it is. It's the capital of Kenya. The game rests on Kampala. If it's right, you'll be going through to the final. If it's wrong, you will be out of the game, and Chris will go through to the final. So, let's see if Kampala is the correct answer. Pressure pad, is she right? It is correct. Kampala is the capital of Uganda, so Chris, unfortunately, you've lost a second life. That means you are out of the game. However, Mari, you stood the pressure of the pressure pad. You're through to the final. Grant, that was interesting.
I said it, as soon as she sees the answer, she'd go for it.
Yep,
So
2/25ths of a second faster. She's like the Flash.
we're back in the game.
You're back in the game.
Back in the game.
Darren, you lost. Chris.
Well, we lost Chris, but our IQ as a team has now increased. So,
But he did step on at the same time. Of course, his step was slower.
That's like Chris.
Yeah? Just a step behind. All right, well, we'll see how you fare in the next round. The next head-to-head is called Target. This game is about completing answers. At the start of the game, you will choose a category. You will then have 60 seconds to complete as many answers as possible. If you fail to complete as many answers as your opponent within 60 seconds, you lose a life. Simple as that. Grant, who will be playing for the blue team?
Suzanne, I think I'll take this one.
Suzanne? All right. And Darren?
yep, for this one, we're going to have Nuala.
Nuala. All right, Suzanne and Nuala, please come and join me on the pressure pad. Suzanne, how are you? Good. Hi, Nuala. How are you? Suzanne,
Hello.
you play the piano.
I do, yes.
Yep, and you've played a very famous piano.
I did, yes, once. I got to play a piano pretty much the same colour as your jacket and it was Elton John's.
Really?
Actually, yeah, big grand piano, so that was lovely. I got to play a few of my own compositions for Radio 3 as part of the BBC Proms, so yeah, it was lovely.
I love a piano. Good luck, Suzanne.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Nuala.
Hello.
You're from Ireland,
Yes.
and your dream is to represent Ireland in...
Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah, well, I think that's great. It's something to look forward to, and you never know.
That's true.
Dreams can come true.
That's true.
Yes, they
There's
can.
a song in there somewhere.
See? I just talk in lyrics.
All the time.
Good luck, Nuala.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, time to decide who is going to play first. Up in the air, and it has landed on pink. So, Nuala.
I'll go first.
Okay, Suzanne and Nuala, please take your positions on the pressure pad. The winner of this game will join their captain in the final. Remember, I will only accept the first answer you give me. You both start with 2 lives. Nuala, you're up first. Here are the 4 categories. They are tennis, pop music, TV, poetry.
Go for pop music.
You're gonna go for pop music. Nuala, please step into the center of the pressure pad. You need to give me the last word in the title of each of these albums that reached #1 in the UK between 2000 and 2009, inclusive. Your time starts now. Robbie Williams, Sing When You're...
Winning.
Correct. The White Stripes, Icky...
Pass.
Thump. Paramore, Brand New...
Day.
Eyes. Amy Winehouse, Back to...
Black.
Correct. Will Young, Fridays...
Child.
Correct. REM, Around the...
World.
Sun. U2, How to Dismantle an Atomic...
Bomb.
Correct. Calvin Harris, Ready for the...
Weekend.
Correct. Newton Faulkner, Hand Built by...
Robots.
Correct. Take That, Beautiful...
Day.
World is the correct answer. Stereophonics, Just Enough Education to...
Don't know.
Perform. Green Day, American...
Pass.
Idiot. Rihanna, Good Girl Gone...
Bad.
Correct. Girls Aloud. You're out of time. It was out of control, but we didn't get to it. Nuala, you have answered 7 questions in 60 seconds. Suzanne, the white circle indicates the target you need to beat. Your time starts now. Bruce Springsteen, Devils and...
Angels.
Dust. Jack Johnson, In Between...
The Lines.
Dreams. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Stadium...
Pass.
Arcadium. The Ting Tings, We Started...
This.
Nothing. Celine Dion, A New Day Has...
Arrived.
Come. Muse, Black Holes and...
Pass.
Revelations. Dido, Life for...
Life for Now.
Rent. Kings of Leon, Because of the...
Because of the disco.
Times. Katie Melua, Call of the...
Call of the Gods.
Search. Craig David, Born to Do...
This.
It. Oasis, Heathen...
Even us.
Chemistry. James Blunt, Back to...
Today.
Bedlam. Maroon 5. Maroon 5 was songs about... It would have been Jane.
Pop music is not my specialty at all.
We could tell. Unfortunately, Suzanne, your time is up and you have failed to reach the target set by Nuala, which means you've lost a life. Lose 1 more life and you'll be out of the game. Okay, Nuala, you still have your 2 lives intact. Suzanne, you're up first this time. Here are the remaining categories. Which one would you like to choose?
I'm ashamed to say I probably know more about TV than poetry, although that's probably dipping into popular culture again, which is not my strong point, but we'll go with TV.
Okay, you're gonna go with TV. I can't wait for this. Okay, Suzanne, please step into the center of the pressure pad. You need to give me the last word in the title of each of these drama series. We've also given you the name of an actor or actress who starred in each series to help you identify them. Your time starts now. David Jason, A Touch of...
Frost.
Correct. Bob Hoskins, Pennies from...
Heaven.
Correct. Alfred Burke, Enemy at the...
Enemy, pass.
Door. Philip Glenister, Life on...
Mars.
Correct. Julius Wahala, Lies Rock to...
Pass.
Candleford. Jane Horrocks, The Amazing Mrs...
The Amazing Mrs. Jones.
Pritchard. Zoe Wanamaker, Love...
Pass.
Hurts. Neris Hughes, The District...
Pass.
Nurse. Bill Simpson, Dr. Finley's...
Dr. Finley's Hospital.
Casebook. Stratford Johns, Zed...
Zed. Pass.
Cars. Helen Baxendale, An Unsuitable Job for a...
Priest.
Woman. Mike Pratt, Randall and Hopkirk...
Pass.
Deceased. Okay, your time has just gone. Suzanne, you have answered 3 questions in 60 seconds, so please step off the pressure pad. Nuala, the white circle indicates the target you need to beat. Please step into the center of the pressure pad. Your time will start now. Gerald Harper, Adam Adamant...
Dunno.
Lives. Patricia Rutledge, Hetty Wainthorpe...
Pass.
Investigates. Summer Strallen, Land...
Dunno.
Girls. Sorsha Cusack, Jane...
Air.
Correct. Gemma Jones, the Duchess of Duke...
Dunno.
Street. Caroline Quinton, Blue...
Moon.
Murder. Paul Bradley, Holby...
City.
Correct. Andrew Buchan, Garrows...
Pass.
Law. Keely Hawes, Line of...
Judy.
Correct. Zoe Lucker, Footballers...
Wives.
That is correct. Nuala, you have just answered more questions correctly than Suzanne. Suzanne, that means you've lost both your lives, so you are out of the game. Congratulations, Nuala. You stood the pressure of the pressure pad. You are in the final. Well, Grant, that didn't go too well, did it?
Nope, another one down, but I think the answers she gave were really...
They were brilliant.
Amazing. Yeah.
They were
So,
entertaining.
Exactly.
All right. Darren, she did not bad.
Yeah.
I got enough.
You didn't have to get many. You did a couple. You were fine. But not bad. We'll see how it goes from here. The last head-to-head is called Order. At the start of this game, you will choose a category. You must put options in order based on a question. You'll only have 10 seconds to make your decision. Captains, as you don't play in the head-to-heads, and this is the last one before the final, we know who's going to play. So, Sarah and Laura, please come and join me on the pressure pad. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Good. Laura, nice to meet you. Sarah,
Yes,
you play the harp.
I do.
And now you also, in the group, you say you're the best dancer.
Well, no, I said me and Grant. And he wants to come and show you all his moves.
Does he?
He does. He's been practicing all morning.
What's he been practicing?
Single ladies and Moulin Rouge is his specialties.
Well. All right, listen, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay? Laura, how are you?
Okay.
What would you spend any winnings on?
Definitely holiday.
Nice. Would you take any of your teammates with you?
I might do. Depends.
That would be a no, then. All right, good luck, Laura.
Okay, thank you.
Time to decide who's going to play first, and it is pink. Okay?
Go.
Why? I can't hear you.
I'm going to go second.
All that for second. Okay, so Sarah and Laura, please take your positions on the pressure pad. The winner of this game will join their captain in the final. You both start with 2 lives. Sarah, you're up first. Here are the 4 categories. Sprinters, geography, box office, or battles. Which one do you want to choose?
Box office.
Okay, you're gonna go for box office, all right? You must place these films in order of box office takings in the UK and Ireland in 2013. Here is your first option, Iron Man 3. You must now place the Harry Hill movie in order. If you think the Harry Hill movie took more money at the UK box office in 2013 than Iron Man 3, you should stand above it. If you think it took less money, you should stand below it. Go. So you think it took less money than Iron Man 3 in the box office in 2013. Pressure pad, is it correct? That is correct. Well done. Next option, Laura. Alan Partridge, Alpha Papa. Go. All right, so you think Alpha Papa took less money than Iron Man 3, but more money than Harry Hill. Let's see if you're correct. You're absolutely right. All right, Sarah, Captain Phillips. Go. Okay, so you think it took more money than Alan Partridge, Alpha Papa, but less money than Iron Man 3. Is she right? Pressure pad? You are correct. Laura, Despicable Me 2. Go. So you think it took in more money than Iron Man 3 in 2013. Pressure pad, is she correct? You are correct. Sarah, Sunshine on Leith. Go. You've said that Sunshine on Leith took in more money than Captain Phillips, but less than Iron Man 3. Pressure pad, is she right? No, you're not. The correct answer is... should have gone between Alan Partridge, Alpha Papa, and above the Harry Hill movie. So unfortunately, Sarah, you've lost a life. You still have one left. If you lose that, you're out of the game. Laura, you're first up this time. Please choose a category. They are sprinters, geography, or battles.
Geography, please.
Okay, you're choosing geography. I need you to put these Asian countries in order of size in terms of area. Here is your first option, China. You must now place Japan in order. Go. Okay, that was a definite walk. Pressure pad. Is she right? Absolutely correct. Sarah, the next one is Lebanon. Go. Okay, you're saying it is smaller in area than Japan. Pressure pad, is she right? Absolutely right. Laura, Cambodia. Go. You're saying it is larger in area than Japan, but smaller than China. Pressure pad, is she correct? No, it's not right. The correct answer was in between Japan and Lebanon. So unfortunately, that means you've also lost a life. So we go to a decider. The next person to make a mistake is out of the game and the final. Sarah, you will go first this time, so please choose a category. They are sprinters or battles.
Well, I think battles, but if I get this wrong, my dad will actually kill me.
All right, so you've chosen battles. You must place these battles in chronological order of when they were fought. Here is your first option, the Battle of Waterloo. You must now place the Battle of Hastings in order. Go. So you think it was fought before the Battle of Waterloo. Pressure pad, is she correct? Your dad would be proud. Well done. Okay, next one, Laura, is the Battle of El Alamein. Go. So you think it is after the Battle of Waterloo. Pressure pad, is she correct? That it is. It was actually in 1942. Sarah, yours is Battle of Marathon. Go. So you think it's after the Battle of Waterloo, but before the Battle of El Alamein. Pressure pad, is she right? No, it's the incorrect answer. The correct answer was right down there because it was 490 BC. So unfortunately, Sarah, you have lost 2 lives. That means you're out of the game.
Okay.
However, Laura, you stood the pressure of the pressure pad. You are in the final. So that's it for the head-to-heads. Well done to both of the teams. Grant, you have 1 player.
It's quality, not quantity, so...
Okay. All right. Darren, you have 3 players to help you. You still look nervous.
That's because I know if I get anything wrong, then it's a separate plane home.
All right, we'll see how you do. Grant and Darren, please come and join me on the pressure pad. Hi, Grant. How are you? Good. Nice to see you guys down here instead of up there. Grant, you can dance.
No.
Yeah, go on. You've been
That's
practicing all morning.
I don't know if practicing's the right word.
Let me
but-
see.
Well, we'll see if I win. If I win, I'll do the dance.
You're on in that one, son. Right. Good luck. Right. Darren.
Hello.
How you feeling? You really look nervous.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I got the brains in the team still, so they're going to direct me.
I would agree with you on that one. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, Grant and Darren, please take your positions on the pressure pad as we play the final. So here's how the final works. Each team will be given 4 multiple choice questions. There's no time limit, but if you make a mistake, you let your opponents into the game. The first team to answer all 4 questions correctly will go on to play for the jackpot, which rolls over by £3,000 every game it isn't won. No one won the last 2 games, so it currently stands at £9,000. Darren, as you have the most players in the final, you get the advantage of going first. Here is your first question. In which year was the Suez Crisis? Was it 1956 or 1958?
I have no idea myself, so I'm going to check with the guys.
I would say 56.
I would be guessing 56. Yeah, early
guess.
Yeah.
56.
Cool. I can't really argue with them.
Okay. All right, so you're locked in on 1956. Pressure pad, is it the correct or incorrect answer? It's correct. Next question. In the 2013 film Pacific Rim, which actor played the pilot Raleigh Beckett? Was it Eddie Redmayne, Tom Hiddleston, or Charlie Hunnam?
I haven't heard of the movie. Are the actors?
It was either, I think it was Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah,
Charlie?
we'll go with that.
Yep,
Yeah.
cool. We'll go Charlie.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, your team says go with Charlie Hunnam. Pressure pad, is it the correct or incorrect answer? It's correct. All right, next question. The pasta known as farfalle is usually described as being which of these shapes? Is it shell, tube, corkscrew, or butterfly?
Butterfly.
Butterfly? isn't it?
Butterfly,
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
If butterfly is correct, you're still in the game. If it's incorrect, play passes over to Grant. He gets a chance. Pressure pad, is it butterfly? That is absolutely right. Next question. In the human body, the clavicle is also known by what name? Is it shoulder blade, collarbone, kneecap, jaw, or shin?
Yep, well, I studied physio, so I hope I get this right. It should be the collarbone.
So if this is right, you're going on to play the jackpot question for £9,000. And if it's wrong, play will pass over to Grant. Pressure pad. Is the answer collarbone? It is collarbone. Congratulations, Darren. You have beaten your opponents, and you now have the chance to play for the jackpot of £9,000. But unfortunately, Grant, sadly, we have to say goodbye to the blue team. You guys did a great job. Give it up for the blue team, everybody. All right, Darren, you now are just one question away from the jackpot of £9,000. To win the cash, all you have to do is answer one final question correctly. But there is a twist. In a moment, I will show you two categories. You can decide with your team which category to select. However, as team captain, you must answer the question without the help of your team. Here are the two categories: New York City or famous women. You can confer with your women.
I would say famous women.
Yeah?
Yeah, you don't even know where New York is.
Yeah, famous women. Go for famous.
Yeah, I think famous women is going to have to be.
Okay, you're choosing famous women. I remind you now, you have to answer the question on your own. Here are the 6 possible answers to your question: Florence Nightingale, Emmeline Pankhurst, Vivian Lee, Queen Victoria, Beatrix Potter, and Gracie Fields. Question is, which one of these women lived until she was 90 years of age?
Okay. I know Florence Nightingale was in her bed pretty much the last part of her life, but I don't think she'd been in bed for 90 years. And I don't know any of the others. I'm pretty sure Queen Victoria might have been a queen in England, but yeah. It's gonna be a random guess here. Cool. I'm gonna go for Beatrix Potter because the name sounds vaguely familiar.
You've locked in Beatrix Potter. If this is right, you and your team will be leaving with £9,000. If it's wrong, you leave with nothing, and the jackpot increases to £12,000 for the next show. Pressure pad. Is Beatrix Potter the right answer? It is not the right answer. The correct answer was Florence Nightingale.
Oh, no.
That means that you and your team will be leaving without the cash, but I hope you guys enjoyed playing. Did you enjoy yourselves?
Yeah, I had a great
You enjoyed it? Good. The jackpot has now increased to £12,000. Join us next time to see if any team will be lucky enough to win. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you can't take the pressure...
Goodbye. Stay on.
That too, but stay off the pressure pad. Bye-bye.
John Barrowman's back tonight on BBC One, celebrating the National Lottery stars making a difference in the UK. A new series of Perfection starts on Monday afternoon. Join Nick Knowles at 2:15, which means Pressure Pad moves to BBC Two next week at the later time of 4:30. Coming up next, it's Escape to the Country.